What up, y'all? I recently finished one of my studies I was going through. I'm going to share with you some of what uh, kind of popped out to me, and there was a lot of verses, but it was mainly in Ephesians where my study was. So I'm going to go over some Ephesian verses and tell you what I think of them and how I take what it is and how God speaks to me. I am taking a rest day today because I might still run. I'm debating because I'm kind of still recovering from the sickness I had a couple days ago. I feel really good, like lifting wise. I'm strong. I went to MMA this morning, but with the running, my lungs are still kind of recovering. My lungs are definitely what's more like I don't know if you can hear that raspiness, but I just don't want to end up having an asthma attack on the street. So taking a rest day today probably maybe if I feel a little bit better in the day, I'll go for a run and then lift weights tomorrow. But yeah, I lifted yesterday and went to MMA this morning, and then it's not even a rest day because I had MMA this morning. But besides the point, let's get into it. So the main thing we're looking at is Ephesians 6 verses, I think, where was I? 10 through, I think, 16? 10 through 16, I think, or 12. 10 through 12. 10 through 12. Yeah, 10 through 12. It says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in heavenly realms." So, how I take that is that basically we're being told to stand firm in God. No matter what, stand firm in our faith and keep trust in him, because the devil will try to throw every single thing he has at you. Every single thing. He'll try to make you feel bad about things. He'll try to put struggles into your life, and just what I take from this verse is that no matter what you're going through, no matter if it's good or bad, if it's a the midterm, if it's good, bad, keep strong in the faith and trust in God that he has your back. That's what I believe. I personally believe that's what this is telling me. And then, as well as another reason I believe that is because Paul is telling this to people. He's writing this letter to the church, and he is in prison. He's in prison. Like, if I remember, I may make sure I got this right. Yes, this is Paul writing to the church. He is in prison for preaching, for sharing this word. So he's in a struggle. He's definitely in a struggle, but he's keeping his trust in the Lord and still being able to help others through their own struggles, aka the church. And another one at the end here kind of touches that, and it says, "I will fearlessly make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in chains. Pray that I may declare it fearlessly as I should." And what's that saying is that even though I'm in chains, even though you may get persecuted for what you say, you may have people spit at you, you may have people curse at you, or you may be in prison in the future one day for it. Thankfully, I live in America where religion is not frowned upon. It's freedom of religion, but there are a lot of countries that don't have that privilege, and there's people that are in prison for it. So what's that saying is that even if you end up in that situation, or you have people spitting at you or cursing at you, or you have people telling you that you're wrong or that you're crazy, is to keep the faith, trust God, and keep preaching his message. And that is what I personally take for it. And it's true. You should, no matter what, share the good news, because at the end of the day, everything on this world is gonna go. Your muscles don't matter. I mean, they do. Like, I mean, it's cool to have muscles. It's cool to play video games. It's cool to hang out with friends and stuff. But at the end of the day, everything of this world is going to turn to dust. It's gone. It's going to leave. This world will not be a thing in heaven. So don't be afraid to speak out about your faith. Don't be afraid to share the gospel with other people, because at the end of the day, the only thing you bring with you to heaven is the people that have accepted Jesus. And if you can get as many people as you can to accept Jesus, that's what matters. That's what matters, because those are the only things you're bringing with you. You're not bringing your video games. You're not bringing your muscles. You're not bringing your Bluetooth speaker that you listen to music on. You're not bringing your car. You're not bringing your house. You're not bringing your alcohol, whatever you may be dealing with. You're not bringing money. You're not bringing your phone. You're not bringing social media. It doesn't matter. Things of this world do not matter. It doesn't matter. It's fleeting. It disappears. It goes. It's temporary. Focus on what's eternal, and that's your eternity with Jesus and your relationship with God. That's what I think. Hope y'all are having a blessed day. Get your water in, get your protein in. This is usually what I say. So get your water, get your protein. Have a blessed day, and be careful because God has power, but so does the devil, and he's going to try to get you with it. So keep strong and keep the faith and trust in the Lord, because the Lord will beat the devil every single time, 100% of the time. You just got to trust in him. Peace out, y'all.